out Aurelia, Ken, and Darius against Choffles in the first 3. Jinx, Wei, Nautilus taken away, so we see an adaptation to the Jinx Wei bans out of Gets on Base. And then first pick, Misfortune. So again, Misfortune taken away, making a bit of an adjustment. That blue side giving you that 4th ban if you choose to use it as such. Taking away Misfortune out of... Or what's the lineup for this game? Is this Miso again?
Nope. So, like I said, we wanted to play both of our rosters, and with the fact that there could be a 2-0 or an 0-2, we had this different lineups, and so that's why there's no Misfortune ban, although it is picked away instantly. But we played Bug jungle and Beza in the carry position this game. All right, so
Yep, and immediately we're now into game 2. So 1 game advantage to Discord Kittens in this series so far. Still 2 games potentially left to play. Gets on Base coming out, looking to get their first win up on the board. Pings coming out from both teams looking to invade or at least group up together, but they're going to opposite sides of the map. We could see a little bit of funny business as Beza disconnects from the game. He's back, never mind.
Well, yeah,
no
that's the
pause
nice
coming
thing
out.
about watching the replay is that we skipped the pause. So there was a disconnect here. Team Disconnected Kittens back at it. But look at us. We don't even worry about it, okay?
Yeah.
I mean,
Truly,
it looks like
what are
after
those?
the disconnect, the invade was quickly called off.
Yeah, we had about 6 minutes to talk about it.
Yeah.
I like some of these skins we see coming out. This Jarvan skin is lesser used skin. I don't know what skin this is.
Warring Kingdoms?
I don't know what skin that is. It's not Warring Kingdoms.
Alright, well.
I'm not sure what that is.
Just screw me,
Jax, I
guess.
like this Leona skin. I mean, I'll tell you, it's
Is
not.
that not? Are you talking about the J4 skin? Because is that Dragon Slayer?
No, it's not.
It's not Dragon Slayer.
Try again. This is I don't know. It looks like it's got Faker spectacles on it or something on his flag. We'll figure it out. Somebody will tell us what skin that is. Immediate engage from Simon, feeling quite confident on Clone in the mid lane.
As Clone
Lots
is
of
going to
damage
go all
going
in,
down.
Simon is going to have to flash out of this.
He can't win
he
this
will
fight.
Flash over, but Clone just flashes forward. It's first blood here.
Getting real aggro
Straight up
early.
at level 1.
Yeah, champion with a dot. Turns out he can take these fights a little longer. Orianna enjoys an extended trade in some situations. That clockwork wind up giving you extra magic damage on your auto attacks. But Clone says, I know this matchup a little bit more comfortably than you do. Accepts the early fight from Lowell and takes it to the death. First blood over to Gets on Base. Zenith Blade coming out from Jax on the bot side does not connect. And so this level 2 will not result in a kill for either side on the bot side of the map. Some early trades down from top lane going in Garen's favor. Not what you want to see as Shen here. Currently down 5 CS.
Yeah, I think it is a Garen favored matchup. It's just that the level 6, Shen is so oppressive. So how much can he take when Shen ults away, right? We'll have to wait and see. That's really kind of what it comes down to. But I do want to see, like, you want to see Lowell stabilize at this point as Clone with an early lead. I mean, what is he? He already has a crystal here, so he's just mana. It's only mana that he's up on.
Yeah. Not the end of the world, but that 400 gold definitely feeling nice in his pocket. Lowell is going to be looking to shove this lane in and reset the tower. A nice trade in the top side of the map.
Lands 2 turret shots onto Psychotic, so pretty much max range.
Lowell does manage to crash this wave into the mid lane, so we're going to see this slowly push back towards him unless he throws his command attack through. Decides to be patient. I agree with that choice. Bug coming down now. Not going to be able to find anything on the Lowell as he hugs his side of the match. But a nice ward place to spot out on the top river entrance. Not going to help him as Boxy is in the bottom river clearing the scuttle upwards. So we could see some action in the mid lane right here.
Boxy had an ability, but let's watch what happens here as he decides to go mid and said, Lowell, he knows that there's no flash and that flanking drag will hit. Lowell being chunked low here as the electrocute proc will land, but they turn it now that Bug has arrived. And so he gets away without having to, blow it. He doesn't have another summoner, but he gets away without having his flash, and, it ends up working okay anyways.
Yep, the flag and drag does connect for the knockup, but none of the damage connecting through. You can hit the
Beautiful 90
knockup
caliber
with
net. Oh, that's actually. Oh, it's actually an expended flash in this lane. If Chappell's
huge
is
engage
forced to flash
topside,
out,
ignite coming down.
I guess Psychotic electing not to flash forward there and just carry that through. He did put the ignite down. I don't know. Do you think that it was possible to pull that kill?
I think it would have been mighty tight.
I don't think the Garen had anything left, so it would have just been auto attacks, and I think the Shin was a little bit too healthy and too close to tower for him to get that kill. So I think saving the flash there was the right move.
So
I'd have to check the replay to see if the Shen passive was coming back up, but I think that would have been quite close if it wasn't already.
So even though Clone does have the first blood and the solo kill in mid, it is tied in gold. We see pretty big advantages, namely in bot lane, but also a small lead in both top and mid. So the CS gold is coming back. It's trying to recuperate that early first blood that they gave over. Pretty close here in gold.
Yep, nothing decisive so far for either side. Bug going for a nice invade on the Raptors. I'm not sure if DK managed to spot Boxy out there. I believe he was seen on that top ward. Is he going to flash this wall? That'll be exciting. It looks like he's going to go for this flash over the wall on the clone. Just throws a bandage toss over.
Engage bot lane.
Yeah, it is through. Jag's able to land probably Zenith Blade into Q stun there. Just getting away. What was that, 150 HP? So
Yep, ignite down onto Gator, but will live to fight another day. As the chat told me, Gator Kai doesn't die. Riz should be able to pick up the CS safely under tower, but DK moving over to pick up the first dragon of the game 6 minutes in. And the instant answer, Boxy is already taken the first grub, picks up the second, and we're going to have another trade.
And autos trade through. At the end of the day, it's
a
an
tragic
extra flash, but it is 1-for-1. So it could have gotten a lot worse if he hadn't gotten that kill off. That almost, he almost stuck him in there. Tight plays, like really tight, stressful plays here from the mid laners. Not leaving a whole lot up for chance as they're taking it to each other.
Yeah, but sitting down 15 CS, Clone's happy that he's got the first blood. He'll trade to kill quite happily, I think, and come back to this lane still ahead in gold. You know, it's not gonna get you a nice item breakpoint necessarily, but he's sitting 200 up, and the other 200's on Beza for the opposite side to keep this game almost exactly even. First dragon goes over to DK, and full void grubs in the first spawn taken by Gets on base.
Beza with a coal
nice
buy.
trade.
So we've got a BF and a refillable, and then a BF and a coal as the purchases. As Psychotic goes Q4, but the taunt into the flag and drag, flash out, but it's not enough. And Boxy, the timing, dude, Boxy is having
picking up a very nice engage on the top side. Well played.
What
by
a series! Boxy's having a hell of a series.
Yep, had Cataclysm as well to punish the flash of being down, but doesn't need to use it.
Boxy invested a lot of time up there for that. He had been
bug flash
forward
for a little bit.
Bandage toss will not connect.
Second one will land here. Kirstenstad Mummy is through, and they get a decent combo down, but Gator saved by the Chaffle's ultimate, and so Shen, because Garen has just died, he actually doesn't lose a ton coming down to this fight. Gorgeous.
Yep, Shen ult invested, but will protect his team.
Gator Kai,
no counter engage.
Does not die.
That's right. Gator Kai in the chat saying that was scary. Nice little NT for the enemy team. Both teams walk away. A few cooldowns lighter, but no gold richer. Coming into the game now, we have 8 minutes on the clock. Dragon and Void Grubs will be coming up in another 3, roughly. The spawn will be desynced.
What's the goal?
600? Right,
600 for Gets on base?
It's still neck and neck, but this nice...
Man, Chaffles.
Chaffles with a good taunt.
Oh, a shockwave on Clone under tower. Lowell almost able to fully trade back here. That would have been pretty huge.
Yeah, that would have been a great equalizer for him in this lane. Put him solidly ahead. I think he could have greeted for another auto attack, but doesn't want to risk it. will back away safely and just take the CS advantage for themselves. Gets 1 plate gold. I think he could have maybe looked for more here, and clear this next wave, but decides to back safely and doesn't want to be pressured out by Boxy. I really think sitting on full HP, it's a bit of a blunder to not push that tower a little more and clear out the next wave before you reset. But perhaps looking for a tempo play to get back out to play with his team, although no objectives available to take.
Yeah, we do see Bug topside now. Might see a play here as Jarvan is clearing red, so there could be a look for a gank. We'll have to see. It is warded here, but the taunt forward and Ignite is going to go down onto Chaffle. So Bug is here. There's no ultimate is just still on cooldown though, but a nice bandage toss will land into the silence. A second bandage toss and the ultimate comes through, and they connect. You know, huge play that's going to put Discord Kittens up on the up on gold. Helps to restabilize this top side. Psychotic, with a good timing. So both junglers capitalizing on their first trips into the top lane.
In the mid lane, we have an engage from Aurora and Jarvan. Cataclysm goes down, and the burst damage will bring Lowell to the Death Realm. And it's a nice pickup for Gets on base. They will burn 2 ultimates for it, but of course, burning 2 ultimates to get a kill, that's what they're for, right?
And a trap will land, and that's 1 kill down as Beza and Jags will look to capitalize, and they win the straight up 2v2 in the bot side. And so this is a pretty big swing of gold. They send their jungler mid.
2v2s, we've got 2 top. As for both teams, now teleporting in, we'll have a match.
Oh, Lowell
3v3
out,
fucking drag misses.
Has to flash instantly out of the teleport. It's a 3v3, but Jax is on the roam here. Bug with a huge ultimate, taunted through. The 3-man flag and drag. Boxy is playing out of his mind. What was that? That was insane.
Yeah, Boxy with a great counter engage. He said, "Curse of the sad mummy, curse of the sad you."
Lowell
You're gonna go
too
down.
far forward here as the root forward, but Boxy again with the flag and drag into flash, and the taunt is gonna come through. Psychotic will burn, and it was a 3-on-3 turned into a 3-on-4 turned into a 3-for-0 for Gets on base as they wipe Discord Kittens. Jags with the Zenith Blade forward, and Riz is there, so the bullet time will collect
no
his
team
4.
left.
4 for
We
0.
can just collect with the bullet
That
time.
was kind of an int. That was an int. I'm putting my hand up. That was an int.
Yeah, trying to find something, but ends up just giving away some gold. Boxy with a very nice set of plays for
Boxy
himself.
actually just
Cataclysm onto the mid
outplayed.
lane, picks up a kill, walks out over to the objective, and then finds several flag and drags to make the team fight easy for his team.
Holy
and
cow.
Void Grubs go over 6 now for Gets on base.
I mean, he hit a 3-man flag and drag. He backed out bot time, then he flagged through and flashed to still hit the knockup onto Lowell.
Yep,
Like
and
he's
that was
really showing
clean.
mastery.
That was nicely played from him. Wasn't able to find the damage in his early flag and drag on the mid lane, but really
Wow.
making up for it with these consecutive
Maybe
plays.
the best skirmish play that we've seen out of Boxy all year long. Like, I mean, and when it matters too, right? If they lose this game, they go home.
It's playoffs.
Huge.
Showing
Beza
up,
here,
and
looking
Beza
aggressive.
walking forward, trying to bait.
Gator flashes
Jags
forward
and
into
Bug
the
coming down
crash
the lane.
down, but here comes Chaffles. He will taunt onto Jags and only hits Jags. Beza with a nice 3-man Q. Gator still. The Solar Flare actually doesn't land, and so they do pick up 1-for-1 so far, but now Boxy is here. Cataclysm comes down, another 3-man Q, but Beza really not doing enough damage, only on IE and Cole at this point. Lowell actually now caught in the Aurora ultimate, and the rest of the team will capitalize. It's a triple kill for Riz. Beza playing dangerously
and
here.
that's
Oh, Chaffles!
three-
The max range.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say is a 3-kill advantage for Gets on base turns out to be 4 plus a dragon 5 in the spot side of the map.
Oh.
Gets on base, making their pressure known. And DK looking for an engage forward with the man advantage, but Curse of the Sad Mummy is down, and the Stand United brings it to a 3v3. Boxy roams over for the 4v3, and then it's finished with Clone coming over. And 4 kills on the board for Gets on base. Dragon taken 1-for-1 on those.
Just feels like
great
2
play out of
plays
them.
back to back where Gets on base like truly hands caps, right? Like wow, they really did play well. It's not big gold leads. They're not smacking them with their wallet. They're just outplaying them. So yeah, good impressive plays here.
The amount of
Yeah.
time that was like stalled from the rel there to allow the Shin's
The whole
TP
team,
to come
yeah.
through and the whole team to get there was insane. So much time, so much CC coming out of the rel there.
Yeah, TJ calling on the chat. This is an action-packed game, and I think he's spot on. There's been non-stop action this time around. 14 minutes in the game, we have 17 kills on the board. Small gold advantage for gets on base, but we still have anybody's game here. We have a little bit of pressure on the bot side. I don't think anything's going to come of it quite yet. I wanted to check into these item builds if we have a moment.
Yeah, go for it.
Before this Herald
They're
drops.
taking Herald
We've got
topside. I don't know what they'll
Yep.
be able to do. So
Seraph completed by Lowell, but not quite evolved, so he's going to be sitting in a power trough for the moment. Clone picked up his Rod of Ages, but due to his gold advantage, isn't feeling much of a power trough for himself. Rather smoothed out by all this extra resources. 5 kills as well, sitting onto this Caitlyn. Has the Collector completed. Infinity Edge is complete as well. Zenith Blade forward onto Gator Kai. Eclipse to follow. Stun won't connect, and it will not turn into anything further. And the Herald goes over to gets on base.
and Lowell is here. Bit of a hover, see if they can bait the re-engage now that Solar Flare is down, but they decide to back off, and so actually Clone is maybe just gonna get first tower mid.
Bug moving
So
to
he
reinforce
gives-
Psychotic on the top side of the map, taunting through.
Oh, it's not first tower
Chopples
'cause
ignite down on
Psychotic
him.
already got it, so Psychotic is. Can Psychotic win this? Chappell's.
He's hunting
think
for the
Psych-
kill. He's looking for the full rundown.
Oh, he ults, but it's not quite enough.
Oh, the shield.
He taunts away.
Passive shield comes through to save him. Well timed with the Q pull through to get the slow and the passive shield. Chopples will escape the gank topside from Bugs. Sitting 0, 1, and 8. He's down in CS Cataclysm mid.
I mean, and that's another. I don't know if he's got enough to kill him, but neither does Lowell, and so Lowell just doesn't want to take that risk. Gets the heck out of dodge. We will see Jags forces out another Shen ultimate bot side, but Shen just lands the taunt onto Beza and the Magnet Storm across both. Both Discord Kittens bot lane will die here. Chappell's pretty much single-handedly turning this fight bot side. They don't win the 2v2 anymore because it's never a 2v2 anymore. Boxy returns, no flash this time, takes him down in the
Picks
1v1.
up the solo bolo.
Bug has to flash out. We'll see. Can Clone chase this? There's no way.
He can look for a chase. Not sure
speed.
he's going to guarantee to get the kill.
Oh.
Ooh, a misplay from Boxy to not connect with the flag and drag. Gets a little bit of buffer action there.
Curse the
Sad Mummy
dig-
pulled out as well
yeah.
as the flash though. That's still a victory for gets on base. Keeping this flash curse of the Sad Mummy to deliver the shockwave to you is very dangerous for gets on base. They're going to be happy to have those off the map.
Let's take a
as
quick look at the
Psychotic
gold
proxies
differential.
topside.
Really quick, because I do want to mention, Psychotic is just incredibly 1,400 gold ahead, but at the same time, Boxy's about 1,400 gold ahead in jungle. So mid is about a 2k swing, bot is about 1,000. So I mean, some big swings here, but Psychotic is kind of the win condition here for Discord Kittens.
Yep, and as you would expect, because Shuffles has been burning his time coming down to bot side. He is 0, 1, and 10 on the Shen. Truly a supportive pick coming out of the top side of the map. He's got his teleport, he's got his Stand United, and he wants to make his impact felt on these plays.
I mean, Misfortune at 7-1, Aurora at 7-1, and Jarvan at 3-0. There are plenty of bounties to go around. So DK has ways back into the game, but we need to see them collect these bounties and fight more clean, decisive team fights. At this point, with the Rel, with the Misfortune, with the Shen, I'm not sure that they, that they want the team fights, even though they have the Amumu and the Orianna. I don't really know how they get in.
I think with these item breakpoints, they're trying to play for the 2 item breakpoint. Ooh, a huge engage mid from Boxy. He says, Beza, you can't stand there. Forcing out the 90 caliber net.
Oh, they're just
another
gonna chase
ultimate
him
coming down.
Jags is going to drop here, and it's a solo kill, so that's 2 down. And Discord Kittens overextended mid. They couldn't, you can't stand there when this team can collapse on you like that. Boxy basically, flying in from across the map, but it's not safe enough to be there.
Continuing
There's
to
no
press
vision.
his advantage. as this jungle Jarvan. You can't without support, and even with a support next to you there. Ooh, a missed command shockwave from Simon Lowell, going to be punished by Clone on the chase down. He is a full item down into this rabbit. Chopple's looking for the flank now to punish even further. Dragon going over to gets on base. I really, man, before this dragon and tower went down, I was gonna say Discord Kittens wants to just be hard clearing their jungle. Venus played forward, Chopple's chunked out.
Decent angle here as Chopples will land, but it's straight into Bug, and so Bug capitalizes on that. Clone goes through, will be silenced from Psychotic, but he's so far away. Clone might just be able to get out of this fight. Psychotic trying to capitalize in the 1v1, but I'm not sure how far this Garen can go under tower. Ends up queuing onto the tower, and so he will get out as Riz and Gator collect their mid laner. It's a 1-for-0. You know, this is what they need to find. Zenith Blade onto Gator. Curse the Sad Mummy comes through, but it's a bullet time across the team. The Solar Flare to cancel out the bullet time, so well timed there. And it's another 1-for-1 pick. So, you know, honestly, Discord Kittens finding 2 angles here. Decent angles. I think, well, you know, they take those, right?
I like how Chopples put it. Who put that Amumu there? Going over the walls into the waiting arms of Bug. Or does Amumu even have arms? And can we be honest? He's just all noggin. Boxy's going forward on to Beza. He says, I'm strong. I'm just going to kill you myself. Doesn't even need the Cataclysm.
Clone
going forward.
Beautifully showing the mastery of this pick. Using that. Wow, if you want to know how to play Aurora in a team fight, go back and watch that team fight because that was incredible. I mean, at this point,
over the wall into the Raptor pit, very nicely done. Psychotic trying to hold his own 1v2. Jags over the wall on the escape. Psychotic dropping low. Boxy very strong for himself, but he's tanking the tower. Psychotic will.
Gets on base just won that 4v5. That they took that Gator Kai was still coming off cooldown, and they won that fight 2-for-3 in a 4v5. So really well played by Clone. I think at the end of the day, they do get the shutdowns onto both Riz and Clone, which is a lot of gold. Let's check out where the gold is now. Yeah, well over 9,000 for Psychotic. You see 8,000 for Beza. So some gold on the carries is coming through here, but yeah, I don't know.
There's nothing to take away from Clone in that game, in that fight. But Boxy leading off with another devastating engage onto Beza. Doesn't even need to use the Cataclysm to take him out in the 1v1. Another engage from gets on base in the top side on a Psychotic.
Yeah, I mean, Riz, this is how you want to play AD, right? You want to use that range to its advantage so he gets nice and close and kind of dares him to come onto him. But a flash Cataclysm into Beza, and that will be a confirmed kill there. Yeah, as soon as he saw Caitlyn flash, he just pressed his zone button, right? And yeah, really nice play. This will be, there is no AD. Is this when they just go to Baron? Looks like Psychotic.
I can hear Beza saying, I can't even play, man.
There's
4 collapse onto DK's top laner. This has got to be a kill, and I don't think the reinforcement's going to matter.
These are the exhaust.
Oh my goodness.
As now 5 stand tall on the top side for gets on base. Onto this Baron. We're going to pick up Discord Kittens to pick up the mid lane tower.
Right,
Bug
let's see
over
what
the
Bug
wall.
can do. Let's see what Bug can do. This is
He's
really
looking for the steal
not
here.
on vision. Gator will discover
Gator
him.
has found
he does
him.
get stunned.
Still 6k on Baron. There is
It is
time.
pretty low.
Simon on the support. 4,000 HP.
He is
Taunt
stuck
misses.
here. Another pull up. He's in. Oh, he almost stole it. No way.
So close.
145 HP difference will mean that Bug doesn't quite pick it up. Jags with a nice solar flare and a Choffles, but Lowell and Beza on the run now.
No way,
90
he almost
Caliber net
had it.
connects. Gator Kai dropped low, but gets on base, will get away. All 5 surviving, and Baron picked up as this dragon's gonna spawn in the next around 45 seconds. This is a tough spot for DK to play from. Gets on base, was within grasp for almost all of this game, but now exploding away 24-9, 1 dragon advantage, 6 grubs taken, and a substantial gold lead for themselves. 9 kills on this Caitlyn, and Boxy making himself very well known on this Jarvan pick. Beza has no space to play in.
Yeah, I mean, Boxy has played 2 great games. His first game on Amumu, he played fantastically. He just was missing a little bit of communication. But this game, the Jarvan has given him the agency to make his own plays. He doesn't need his team. He can do it on his own. And so far, he's shown us 6-0 and 14 that he's more than capable of getting it done pretty much by himself. So, yeah, this Jarvan really impressive here in game 2. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, either way. I mean, yeah, we'll see. If Gets on Base can win this, then we'll push it to a game 3. Jags misses a Zenith blade here. I don't know if they want a bandage toss. Chaffles with the blue suede shoes a little bit. Does get out, but that's a 3rd dragon. And
Chaffle
Boxy here
keeping
has him
all eyes
lined
on
up.
him.
It's a triple cataclysm, and they just collapse all over the top. A nice shockwave to pull Riz out of his ultimate, and a massive play. The Magnustorm from Gator actually misses, but it's 2 down already. Bez and Bug left with
Yeah, it's a
plenty
good
of work
answer
to do.
from Discord Kittens to cancel the ultimates, but the damage is already done as Boxy re-engages under the tower, and 2 more to fall. Bug and Beza both meet their end under this tower, and the stand united to protect Riz. All 5 will stand together. And only Psychotic stands to defend his base. He will reset, but Clone with the
and he
cancel,
flashed
flashing
Q
forward.
And he has to flash
Trying to
out.
force this
Oh, and he
kill.
does get the solo bolo in the side lane. And this is onto a fairly fed Aurora as well, so a nice play.
Gonna feel nice, but he still needs to reset. This is a 6 grub Baroned up team
Yeah.
pushing in as 4.
Jack's just
The reset is coming through,
Wells
but
trying to do what he can. He's not
canceled
going to get
again.
back in time. It's over. It's over.
And it's over. Gets on base, takes game 2. We're gonna go to Silver Scrapes.